The job is a bit risky.
Yes.
Have you ever had any risky experience on a job that you feel like, yo, our life is under danger or something?
Sorry. It's like
That's
online
fine.
drivers have
It's
no
fine.
online drivers have no respect.
Yeah.
And then it's like they make you feel like
You don't like the term Uber driver or Bolt driver. You prefer online driver.
because that is what it
prefer-
is.
That's what it is.
Yes, because we have Bolt,
Bolt.
we have Uber, and we have Yango.
Okay.
Someone like me, you know,
Yeah.
I have beard.
Yeah.
Yes, and then sometimes I
It's
do.
intimidating sometimes.
Right.
You'll see. Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome to Link Studios. This is King Solo, and today I'm here with CP Times, and we're gonna share some amazing and interesting stories with you guys. So today I'm here with my special guest on the show, CP Times. We're gonna talk about Uber experiences, or should I say, online
Online
experiences,
driving. Yeah.
as you say. All right, I have a guest on the show, CP Times. How you doing, bro?
Fine, thank you. I'm very glad inviting me here.
Good, man. You're welcome. You're welcome. And I hope I'm gonna get some amazing stories
Okay.
from you today.
Okay. So online driver or being an online driver or a Bolt or Uber driver,
Yeah,
it's a nice job.
it's a nice job.
It's a nice job. And then with my experiences,
Yeah.
starting with it, I had a different mindset that then I'll be meeting people as time goes on.
Okay.
It's an online driving, and then you have a mindset of meeting people, creating connections.
I see you don't like the term Uber driver or Bolt driver. You prefer online driver.
Because that is what it
prefer-
is.
That's what it is.
Yes, because we have Bolt,
Bolt.
we have Uber, and we have Yango.
Okay. Okay.
So I'm into Bolt.
You're into Bolt. Okay.
Yeah, so in general, it's online driver.
Okay. How long you been doing this online driving?
Closely 2 years.
Close to 2 years.
Yes.
How's it so far? How's the journey so far? And
Well, the goal is to make money.
just to make money.
Yes.
Okay.
With other attitudes of other lifestyle from other
Other stuff
other stuff.
that you do it. Of
Yeah.
course, it's legit.
Yes, it's legit.
Like it's a real way of making money.
Yes.
Okay. So can you share some experiences that you have with us? Some experiences that you had with us. Some maybe nice experiences. Because I've been hearing that the job is a bit risky.
Yes.
Have you ever had any risky experience on a job that you feel like, yo, our life is under danger or something? Have you ever come across a situation like that?
No, because I'm always on guard.
You was on guard,
Yes,
so
I'm
you drive
always
and
on
look.
guard, yes.
You look to your left and right.
Yes,
So
right.
how do you,
Yes.
how
And
do you
then,
drive and look to your left and right?
yes.
To
And
make
then
sure
I know who I pick.
you know who you pick.
I know who I pick because I know human beings can be deceptive sometimes, and then their looks.
Okay.
But
So-
sometimes I look at the physical appearance, and then when it scares me,
You decline.
I decline. I see the person, and then I just come up with I know sometimes I be unprofessional to drive and get to the destination, and then just decline. But I think my safety is much more important.
So if you see me, then I look a certain way that you don't like, you cancel the trip. Because you feel like I'm not safe to be driven around or
It's somewhere like me. You know, I have beard.
yeah.
Yes, and then sometimes I do.
It's intimidating sometimes.
Right.
You'll see.
Right. Oh, my beard. There are many people who compliment it, who says it's
okay.
nice. You get it.
Okay.
But-
Some will like it, some won't. In
Right,
every
and then
situation.
there are some other people who be like, "No, you look scary. You look like Osama bin Laden." So, so no, we have to decline it. And then, of course, I respect that.
Oh wow.
Yes, I
Is that
respect.
harsh?
For me,
Whoa.
I think it's harsh.
Yeah, it's harsh.
It's harsh. Yeah, because
Wow.
in me, I'm not a bad person.
Yeah.
And then
As the look that you have, so they assume that you're a bad person because of a certain
yes,
the way that you look. I don't think that's
but out
that's
of
right.
yes, out of 100%
Yeah.
people that I meet in a day, I think it's only just about 1% who tell me or who tells me that my beard
beard.
is it's pushy or it's bunched. So I need to.
So you do something about it.
Right.
I mean, it doesn't worry the driving experience. I mean,
Yes.
you book, you sit in, you get to your destination, and you pay for it. But I think that's the most important stuff they need to do.
Of course, that's human nature,
Yeah,
and you need to have sense of humor.
Sense of humor.
You need to
as a
know-
driver or
As a driver,
okay,
because you being a driver, you are picking someone,
yeah,
so you do not know whatever perception the person has towards you.
towards you.
So you need to make sure you have sense of humor to be able to tolerate all kinds of attitudes.
Oh, okay,
You get it?
okay.
Right.
And it's a certain your perception about the Uber drivers, about the ladies and the, you know what I'm talking about. I know you don't want to get into it too much, but is it true they pick a lot of ladies and the ladies they'll be trying to get to know them, like, oh, take my number, you call me, I'll call you when I need a free trip or stuff, and they always try to take advantage. Is that true, or is it made up story that people just make up?
Well, I have come across such incidents.
Yeah, the ladies. They don't want to pay.
Yes.
They just sit and tell you, oh, you take my number. They call me sometime.
Yes. One time I picked one lady from I think Dansuman
Okay.
to La Paz.
Okay.
So I think that was my first time when I started with the like
Online driving.
Yes, right.
I like the term Uber
Right.
driver. Online driving.
Online
Right.
driving. So we had a lot of conversations on the way, and then she even ended up buying a candy for me in the traffic. So I thought, wow, she was being nice. So I also even bought water and then bought one for her. Right. So we were all
Was the
being nice.
evening or what? Daytime?
No, it was daytime. I think it was around 1 something p.m.
Oh, okay.
Right. So we got to the destination and she was like, "Can you take my number?" And I was like, "Okay, that's fine." So now it was about, like, I ended the trip and then she had to pay me my cash. And then she started making up a story that she wants to pay through eCash, like it's an eCash. So since I have a number or I have a contact, I should go and then call her later. She's going to
send
send
the
me
money to you.
And I said, oh, I also came up with a story saying that I had no money on me. I would have to get a fuel or a gas.
They're telling each other stories now.
Right.
She told you a story. You have to tell a story. Right.
So it's like she spends over 10 minutes lying that she's having an internet, like a network connection.
Yeah.
All
All
this
this
network problem.
because of the candy that she bought you. I had to build a trust with the candy.
Right.
That's
You get it. Right. So she didn't want to pay.
She want to pay.
Yeah, so I started getting pissed.
Yeah.
And then she realized that, and then she paid me my money. And then I just left.
You just left it.
Yeah.
Do you do any evening trips
It depends.
in the evening? Because I heard a story about a guy. I was sitting at Tishinongwa in the evening at the Christmas period last year.
Yeah.
They booked him as he got there in the evening. 4 guys got in the car.
Okay.
They threatened him that should give them his phone. And the guy had to plead with them, beg them that he can't give them the phone because it's got a lot of information, sensitive stuff on it. And then he had to bargain with the guys for his own phone, like his own phone. And he pleaded it and give them 500 cities or something.
Okay.
And they allowed him to go. I'm like, wow. Is that bad? It's very risky.
Yeah.
Risky. I think they have to do something about that. Because the Uber, a lot of people, they don't actually drive the Ubers in the evening.
Yeah.
Do you drive in the evening?
It depends.
It depends on...
Right. So when I'm far from my house, I would have to make a destination trip.
Okay.
Back home. You get it. So let's assume I'm in Tema.
Okay.
And I want to get a trip back home.
Yeah.
To Dodowa.
Okay.
Definitely you will not get a trip getting straight to your house.
Yeah.
It will just have to,
around that side.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you might get a trip to Nungwa or Teshi.
Okay.
And then sometimes the app even alerts you that it's a danger zone.
The danger zone.
Yeah.
They have a danger zone on the app.
The app sometimes.
I mean, based on
So when the
the
trip
user's experiences they take it as like a red zone or
So when it comes, it be like stay alert.
Yeah.
It's like stay alert.
Are you watching?
Yeah. When they say stay alert, it means you can choose to go or you can choose not to go. But when you go,
based on the time.
Yeah, when you go and then something happens, you have been warned.
You've been warned already. Okay,
you get it.
So you stay away from your rough neighborhoods. Or when, it's what I don't like. Every time I book an Uber, and I sit in the car, and the person asks me, "Where are you going?"
Okay.
I assume you should know where I'm going already. If you see on the app, or I don't see on the app where I'm going.
Okay, I understand such cases. You see, when someone orders a ride, many times the destination comes.
Most of the time it doesn't.
Almost the time, and then most of the time it comes. Like when you are going to Butchie, when you order a ride to Butchie. Sometimes it doesn't give you to Butchie, it gives you the street name.
The street name. Oh, okay.
So if the driver had no idea about the street name, he or she will try to confirm. Try
to ask you, even call you sometimes, and then if you ask them a lot of questions, call him. I'm like, it's on the app. You can clearly see on the app.
Yes.
Why are you still asking me where am I going?
That's true.
That's crazy. But also, a lot of them, they like to take advantage of the Uber drivers. I mean, you take my number, I'll help you. And then I've heard a lot of stories like that. How true is that? Have you ever had any experience with that? I'll help you. Oh, don't worry. This.
Yes. But I think the only thing to avoid that is do not extend conversations with riders or passengers. You get it? Because the more you extend conversations, the more they know what you want. You get it?
Yeah.
Because assuming I'm a driver, right? And then you order me, I come and then good evening, hi. Then we started, we extend conversations. I might tell you that, I need another job.
Okay.
In addition to
this,
the
Uber,
right?
Sorry, the online driver.
Yeah. Of course.
Oh, okay. Yes. It means if you speak too much, don't take advantage of you if you speak too much.
Yes.
So just keep quiet. You shouldn't just say much.
I'm not saying you shouldn't talk because it's nice. Sometimes I do have a conversation with my riders, which I think I have many compliments on my app
skills.
Like on my app. When I show you have many.
Of them.
Yeah. Do you understand? He's a nice guy. Like he's polite. You get it. Okay. Even today, I had one. He is extremely courteous.
I don't even know what that means. Extremely,
courteous. Like,
is he extremely courteous? I don't know what that means.
You know what it means? Like,
it's extremely courteous.
Like means I'm very polite, and then he is a male.
Okay.
He's a man.
Okay.
That he enjoyed my ride.
Okay.
Right. Even though I don't remember having any conversation with anybody today.
Oh, okay.
But that was what I had. So it means maybe I comported myself.
Yeah.
And me myself, I'm well composed. Like I really comport myself and I respect myself. That's it.
This video is sponsored by Pico Driving School. If you're looking for the best driving school in Accra, make sure you link up with Pico Driving School. I'll have the number on the screen. Then you call Pico Driving School. They're the best. They teach you how to drive defensive driving. They want to be a good driver like CP Time. Are you a defensive driver? Are you a defensive? Are you a good driver?
Yeah, I'm a very good driver.
A very good driver. You should go to Pico Driving School, right? And you should tell them to go to Pico Driving School. I'll leave a number and meet. They can go to Pico Driving School. Okay. Out of the UK, you know when the Uber started coming up a few years ago?
Yeah.
A lot of people you were complaining about the Uber drivers they're taking over a job of the cab. I would say taxi drivers. And a lot of them used to complain and they used to have a lot of hatred towards the Uber drivers. How do you feel about that? The taxi drivers will be saying, "Oh, Uber guys, no fire ejuma ina." How do you feel about? I think every time you hear that, how do you feel?
Well, it's not nice for anybody's job to be taken away from them. But that is the convenience ways to get access transport. And then that is what everybody is doing now.
Okay.
We are in a modern world. You get it.
Yeah.
And then even the taxi drivers, I think they can download the app on their phones and then use it.
Oh, really?
With the Yango.
Oh, okay. And with the Bolt and the Uber, no?
No, I think with the
Yango.
I think with the now you can see even with the with the little vans, little trucks. We call it Abuso Kaimacho. Right. Now it's on Yango.
Yango.
Right.
Yango has everything.
You have everything. You get it. So it depends on you.
Okay.
If you are, I'm not saying some of the taxi drivers are not educated, but most of them are old schools, and then they do not have the idea of operating, online. So it becomes like a threat to them. You get it? Yeah. So sometimes I think there was one time that my battery fell. You get it? I had a problem with my battery, so I have a jumper.
Okay.
So I stopped about 3 or 4 taxi drivers to help me. Okay. And then when any of them comes, they were like, sorry. They were like, online drivers have no respect.
Yeah.
And then it's like they make you feel like,
yeah,
I don't know what to say, but
it's a bad feeling.
It's a bad feeling.
Like you don't know. It's just they don't respect.
Yes,
you don't even know me.
It's just because
the first time you see me, I need your help, and you want to speak to me anyhow that you want. I think it's unacceptable.
Sometimes they might help you, but the amount of money they want to charge from you
will be extra.
Just to jump, or just use the cables, to help you start your car. It's an eyesore. Wow. But you have no options because you will have to leave.
Would you recommend the youth here to get involved in online driving, Uber, Bolt, Yangos, and the taxis and whatnot?
Of course, if you have a good car, or if your car is in a good shape, I think, and you have the time,
you should get involved.
You should get involved.
Okay, that's good.
Yes,
that's good. That's well. Then I think I'll join very soon. Right, part time. So you should go to Pico Driving School. I keep on saying Pico Driving School, one of the best driving schools in Ghana, one of the best driving schools in Accra. They're located in Accra and also in Kumasi. So if you want to learn how to drive, I want to brush up your skills or be a good driver like me or CP Times here, then please make sure you go and check out them to know how to drive. Be a good driver like me. If you have any last words for them, any advice, all the riders or all your fellow drivers out there, any message or any last words before we go?
All right. So my advice for all online drivers, not only online drivers, but any driver or who any commercial driver is, do not extend much conversation with your passengers, because they listen and then they make meanings out of it.
Okay.
You get
that's good advice.
Right.
That's good advice. I hope you'll take it. So guys, it's me, your boy King Solo, and I've been here with CP Times. We had an amazing time, amazing conversation. If you like this video, make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. And you can tell them they should comment and like and subscribe for us.
Comment and like and subscribe.
I'll bring him on. If I get a lot of views and a lot of comments, I'll bring him on again. They'll be having more conversations from time to time. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Link Studios. Thank you very much.